Might be an endpoint here instead of a continuation of the city. Other than that, it's kind of a big ugly trip to nowhere. Let's keep working our way around, seeing how things look. My ears ring from Gangrenous Crawler. What the hell's a Gangrenous Crawler? Is this collapsed tower collapsing because of, like, Triffids? What is a Gangrenous Crawler, and where is it? Well, hi there, new thing I've never heard of. A nightmarish, spidery abomination born from human gore. It deftly crawls between walls and ceilings with limbs grown from its own disjointed ribs. Excuse me? Excuse me? Yeah. Is this one of yours, Korg? Is this part of Magiclysm? Or is this something new to the game I just haven't seen yet? This is vanilla? Alright, cool. The problem with my giving an opinion on balance for Magiclysm is that the runs I've been doing using it tend to get sidetracked heavily by mine doing other things or my having to deal with other things. Like I know the first time I did it, I had like genetic downward spiral, and that really sidetracked my involvement with Magiclysm. And it seems like every time I try to delve into it, I just get sidetracked by the stay alive stuff because of the difficulty or the challenge goals I've set or things like that. So I haven't really had a chance to really dig into anything in particular. What I find is a problem, and it's not necessarily a problem with Magiclysm, it's just that the amount of time it takes to invest into the spell crafting and the spells and so on is so high, and I'm so used to getting other stuff done first that by the time I start working on the Magiclysm stuff, I'm already 30, 45, 50 days in, or I'm close to the end of my challenge. Just because of the time frames involved and how long it takes to really level up an appreciable amount of the spell crafting and the other skills. I haven't yet really tried a run where I focus entirely on magic and try to subsist on it solely for my protection, which seems to be what I would need to do in order to really dig in and get a feel for a number of the classes and that. But it's so scattered on when you get what books and what spells, it's kind of hard. So no, while I've had it included in a lot of my runs, I don't think I've had enough to give good opinions on balance. I think the balance towards mana amounts and damage levels and so on seem to mostly be pretty well in line with what you could accomplish elsewhere, but I can't imagine for my own purposes ever trying to play any kind of a real magic user and not have greater mana efficiency. That 2,000 mana bump is just massive compared to any other way of generating or having a decent supply of mana to get things done at any kind of a reasonable rate. Huh. Bitters, aids. I'm not worried about most of that. Oh, another SWAT truck. I would love to. Did they change? I know they changed things you're allowed to do while driving, or is it just riding? Was that PR just for horseback, or was that driving a vehicle of any kind? Can't remember. Not much in a SWAT van anymore that I would care about, so we'll just avoid it. Yeah, if anything, it's the time frames. Just like we had the problem earlier with the scratching. I mean, the one trying to just do the basic initial learning of the one spell. Granted, it was a fairly high-level spell, but having 17 spell crafting and it taking 6 hours to learn the spell and having random scratching interrupt it with no progress being saved was pretty bad. Oh, there's a tank! There's a tank! There's a tank! That's gonna have an M2 if it hasn't been destroyed. And there's not much out here that's gonna bother me yet, so let's try to pull around real quick. Get to a cleanish spot. Spiders. Alright, where are you at, Spitter Zombie? Off the screen? Are you hiding in the forest over there? I just want to kill the local stuff and then go try to get the M2 and the turret mount. So it's important I get up there as cleanly as possible. It's going to take me a lot of time to dismount that turret. M2 is pretty quick. I don't want an unending stream of bad guys coming after me while I do it. So, can I get to the tank without many other things detecting me? More and more stuff. Whoops, stop running. Alright, come to me, whatever you are. Yeah, we're landing hits pretty good with the battle axe, with the backpack on still. I'm kind of surprised. Can I stay out of their detection range? Just long enough. M2 with 74 rounds, perfect condition. Alright, that's what I need right there. I'm debating the M240. Given that we've got 16. Well, no, I don't have the ammo for it, so it's really... I gotta stop thinking about the 240s. Can you actually craft the belt linkages? I don't remember. I've never bothered trying. It's too close to reloading ammo for me. Oh no! Damn it! Erg. Something had to step next to the tank and start hitting it. Ah, there's the predator. I knew I was going to run into something. Oh, they're tearing apart an ice cream truck. No, Mr. Ice Cream. Predators can see a long way. I'm going to back off. Alright, Super Boomer's going to boomer bile me. I could go to the bow. Yeah, let's go to the bow. Do a lot of damage with the bow. Let's run mode, back off, put the axe away, go to the bow. Ah, got me anyway. You clean that stuff off. Oh, here comes the predator. He heard the nonsense. I figured that would happen. I think we can get him with the bow, though. Alright, what range do we have again? 15. He's going to have to get pretty close. He's going to close that distance fast. 15 out of 15! 100% hit chance. Come on, give me some headshots. 16. 25. 26. Down he goes. Alright, good job, Nature's Bow. Let's not pulp until I know the area's clear. Nothing's currently banging on the vehicle. I need to keep it that way. Damn it, stop running. Alright, turret is up here. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Mounted turret. 25 seconds, that one's an easy one. Now it's the turret mount that's the hard one. 5 minutes, that's not too bad. Oh, we got him. Oh, did it disappear the damn ammo on me again? Oh, nope, they're still in there. I gotta unload that thing before I install it. I always forget, and it poofs the ammo, and it pisses me off every time. Alright, we'll smash these on our way through. Oh, I is happy now. Let's throw the stuff back here, just in case. Okay, let's just mount it. Oh, I've got turrets all over the place, though. Alright, we'll mount it right here in the middle, right over the charging station. Turret mount! Ah, almost forgot. Unload the Browning. Alright, so I've got the ammo belt in my inventory. Now, install the M2 Browning turret. And reload the turret. Oh, I is the happy. That's some good stuff. 74 shots in our perfect condition turret. Let's repair the mount. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Repair the mount. Alright, no damage on the vehicle. We're getting a decent amount of charge off the solar panels. We've got rounds in the turrets. I don't think there's anything else I want off the tank. There's not going to be any diesel. Runs on those gas turbine engines. I don't think there are linkages. No. Yeah, I don't know. Can you even do that? I think you just have to pull them off of existing and reload them that way or something. I've never bothered looking because I've never cared, but... More calcium and multivitamin. More drink. Alright, that's going to help out tremendously, though. Now I can take pot shots at things to clear out specific zombies or enemies. Corrosives. Fire truck. Alright, so I'm gonna have to... Road Mayhem. Road Mayhem. Oh, I guess that's the Road Mayhem right there. Shelled almonds on the ground. Alright, let's just bulldog our way through here. So, unfortunately, it was a public pond. So I either have to go through this little gap and then hope there's a way to get me in between one of these houses, or I'm going to have to drive up the street and then out this way if I want to try to get up to that section. Or we backtrack to the farm, try to get into this town that way. What time is it? 1 p.m. While I'm happy with the building selection, I'm really unhappy with their locations. That is going to be a lot of stuff hopping around, even with the night vision goggles. Chances are I'm going to constantly get predators on me. They're really the only thing I worry about. Everything else I can see and avoid pretty easily. Relatively speaking. And even predators, unless I open a door and they're standing there looking at me on the other side of the door. As you saw with the bow, we can take them down at pretty fair range. I think the goggles... I'm not sure what the range on the goggles is. I think it's close to... It's probably 12. And that presumes I have the bow out and ready to go before they know I'm there. Yeah, the new targeting CBM's helping as well. One of these days I'll have to... I don't know what the actual coded in bonus is. I'll have to look into that at some point. So the targets are library, bookstore, magic store, bookstore, and possibly the school. I think I am going to try to push through. That way I've got it done. I know what the issues might be, because we're going to have to go north anyway. I'll try to set up near the bridge or on the bridge near this riverside dwelling. Should be far enough for random stuff. So yeah, let's try to push through. Let's see how bad this is going to be. I foresee some repairs. Let's see. Tempted to go out this way just to double check, see if there's not a way I can scoop past here. Possible there's enough riverbank between the river and the house here that I can make that. Yeah, I need to verify that first. That's the safe play. Let's do that. It's nice, clean, easy run over here to check. Not. Ooh, so close. So close. My wheels would go into the water. I don't know what happens in that case. 1, 2, 3, 4. So close. Look at that. I am not 100% certain what happens if my wheels on one side go into the water. And it would only be one wheel at a time. It'd be the front wheel, followed 5 spaces later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces later. So yeah, I only have one wheel. I think I have to science test this. Yeah, I think I'm going to save it and we'll science test this one. Inquiring minds need to know, but I'm not willing to toss a run just for that. Come on, you. Let's go with... Still manages to get damage through. God damn it. I'm getting pissed. That was way more damage than I was expecting out of that fight. Piece of crap. What the hell? Now I got snappers coming after me too? Where are you at, snapper? Oh, double snapper. Oh, there's a pool over there? That what's... Oh, there's a pool over there. Oh, crap. Yeah, I need to keep those guys from coming over this way. Come on, you silly zombie. Down here. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, I think I'm counting wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4... Ooh, we're 5 wide. Never mind. Well, actually, it's the same effect. It just means my wheels are gonna hit this section. So I still have 3. So they'll go over this spot instead of this spot. So, same test, just slightly wider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we'll go right across this section right here. Alright, let's science this thing. Science, biatch! Immortal words of Jesse Pinkman. What else did he say? We're going to science the shit out of this thing. Alright, so my wheel's here. I am lined up on the space that I need it to be. Other side of my vehicle is here, and it's going to go right along the side of the building. So, we're going to quick save. Right there. We're going to see if we trash a vehicle by having one wheel in the water. Flowing shallow water. Flowing shallow water. I don't think it'll be a problem unless I'm in deep water and or possibly have multiple things there. Your center of mass has to be over the deep water. Alright. Well, we're going to find out. Yep, no problem. Whoa, until I hit a bush. Or 3. Yeah, let's not rouse all the neighbors here if I can help it. We'll stay fairly close to the edge of the water. We make our way up to the bridge area there. And we'll kind of clear our way back. Alright. Oh, hey there, Thorny Shambler. Alright, except for you. I'm gonna run you over. Alright, who's out on the bridge? Lots of geese. And fish. And ducks and beavers. Quite a lot. Animal explosion. Let's see, I want to be, well, yeah, we're going to let them sort themselves out. I want to be pointed south for now. Got me in my foot again. What is my dodge? I think it... Dodge 3 and 48%, huh? Yeah, alright. We got jumping spiders. So that dwelling is over here. I don't really think I need to go to it, though. It's not really much point. I got everything I need inside my vehicle. So we'll just make sure the area is fairly clear. I think I'm going to go take a look at the bridge first. Let's go make sure this bridge is... I guess we can lock some ducks and beavers inside the vehicle. Here's my lunch. It's a duck and beaver trap. That's kind of funny. Oh, more solar panels. More solar. That pretty much finishes off any solar panels I might need. They're all in enough of them, or at least in good shape, that I'll finish that whole process off. You're not gonna mess with me, are you, beavers? Hate it when I get the angry beavers. Whoa! Hey there, skeletal brute. Hmm. I don't really have a good answer for the skeletal brutes. I think it's time to... My bow won't do enough damage. I don't think it will. I think I've tried it against a skeletal brute. Let's find out. Let's double check. Put that away. Get the bow out. Not against you. Nah, reflect off. Yeah. Well, while we have you out, we'll kill all these other things. Could lead him into the vehicle. Could lead him to the angry beavers. Yeah, critical shot, just reflecting. So yeah, don't have a good answer for these guys that's not going to get me super punched. Man, they damaged my leg guards even? Bastards. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting this panther takes a minute. I keep wanting to cast this as a distraction, forgetting it's 61 rounds before it's going to go off. Which was my original issue with the Animus stuff. It just... The encounters where I could put it to some kind of use just seems so small because of the casting times. And I know I'm impeded and it's longer, but even so, it's still going to be really long. Summon 2 Decayed Pouncers. I let him get in range to try to smite him. I'm gonna get punched. Am I willing to try it? 2 seconds. I got it. It means he's gonna get at least 2 swings. Maybe I can get the beaver in between me and him. Have him use a special attack on the beaver first. Go for the beaver. No? You're gonna ignore the beaver? What the hell? Oh, now I got a canine coming up behind me as well. I love it when they walk out of the river, clamber over the railing, and come at you from the middle of a river. That's always fun. Well, now it's getting a little ugly. I don't think it said it was over him, but the template, the little grid template, didn't match the explosion template. I don't think he actually got a hit by that. He did not. Yeah, I'm still having problems with the AoE. The damage reflected. Did anything else? He is getting held, so that's good. Got my backpack again. Wonder if I can vegetate him, and then no, probably not. I think I'm just gonna have to shoot the guy. I don't want to take the punch. I'm so close to getting my health back up again. Whoops. Oh, I see. Now we're okay. No, we're not okay. Oh, my scout rifle's out. We're okay. Don't mind me. Unload. Whoa, what the hell are you shooting at? No game, shoot this guy. I'm waiting for the Wanderspawns to have hulks come swarming over the edge of the bridge. Always a good time. Make sure I go grab all my stuff. Yep, exactly like this. Here comes the Wanderspawns, just jumping out of the water. God, that's annoying. You'd think there'd be a little bit of clearance between the water level and the bridge. You'd think wrong. Nail gun. I don't think I have a vibrator yet. Grab that. Let's make some happy, happy, joy, joy. Another zombie comes climbing over. Blinds me while I'm trying to make the happy, happy, joy, joy. And another one. It's the vibrator of summoning! Oh, go away, zombie dog. Well, we're 2 for 2 on summoning zombies with the vibrator. You sure we don't have enchantments in game yet? I think this vibrator's enchanted. It has a special power beyond the making of happiness. Trying to remember if I left anything else. I dropped the bow, but that would have disappeared by now. I've got my scout rifle. I've got my pistols. I've got the weapons in the backpack. I think I've got everything. And now I've got a crowd. Do all these zombie children wear, like, pogos? They got little jumping boots or something? I'm just sick of constantly getting poked in the eyes by zombie children. There's some tall kids. Now I'm down another bit of health on my head. Guess I should probably throw the goggles back on to try to prevent a little bit of that damage. Back off again. Drop the axe. Get the bow back out. Skeletons are just immune, which is fine. Interesting. Alright, I put my own focus of 9. Focus drops so stupid fast nowadays. If I had one issue I would like to complain about lately, not even stamina loss, it's focus. I think focus is what I would complain about. More than just about any other internal mechanic currently. It's just the rate at which focus drains down to nothing and how long it takes to get it to recover. And I can't think of a single reason for it other than stretching out the gameplay and just adding grind. It's the only possible reason I can see for it, for making whatever change they made to that. Maybe there's some other reason, but yeah, that would be my issue. No diesel. No diesel. I'm aware of all the ways to boost morale. It takes forever. Jeez. A lot of ways to boost morale. There aren't a lot of ways to boost morale 30 seconds into fighting when your morale is 9. And you've got earplugs in for your MP3 player. You're vibrating yourself when you get out of combat. You're eating a bunch of your Pop-Tarts. None of that's going to keep your focus up. Not even a tiny bit. Focus just drops straight into the toilet as soon as you're in any kind of an extended fight. And from then forward, you're then getting almost no XP until you sit around for 10 minutes waiting for your focus to go back up again. I don't have any problem with the basic ideas behind the mechanics. It's just the rates that I disagree with currently. I just think they've thrown the Nerf bat a little too hard on that one. Just struck a little too much. Didn't see that feral coming soon enough. Keep getting stuff popping up behind me too. What's with all the skeletals? I want to shoot my little bow. I want to get, I was at 90 or... Where is it? Oh, we did make 4. Alright, cool. So we got our archery 4, and we're working on the marksmanship. My bow disappeared? My bow disappeared. Alright, so bridge is now fairly clear. So we know it's drivable. I can zigzag my way. Hello, other new zombie. Yeah, run away from you. Get another bow out. And more zombies coming over the railing from both directions again. Oh no, it's counting the beavers. Never mind. Almonds. Yeah, stamina, I agree that it was too easy to have way too much stamina previously. I think they dialed that one just a little too far, but this morale loss, absolutely no reason for it beyond just nerfing character progression and nerfing it hard. I mean, little you can do about it. If you try to do anything about it, it's just really, really button / attention grabbing. Taking your focus, haha, away from the combat portion of the game that you're trying to enjoy and turning it into a morale-focused minigame. So, a little too much. I just think they should dial that one back a bit. So many things coming up out of the river. None of the vehicles are blocking my progress, though. That one's about the worst place, but even there, I can get through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can get through there with 1 space to spare. Whoa, hey there, you. Oh, my boat disappeared again. Crappity crap, trying to stay ahead of him. The beaver is dangerously close. Ah, it's an angry beaver. He's angry. An angry beaver. Bridges are dangerous. So dangerous. Just because you can't see the zombies coming. They just clamber over the railing and there you go. Well, welcome to Zombie Town. Thorny Shambler clambered over the bridge. It's so ridiculous. Alright, another of my not favorite mechanics. Bridges and zombies just clambering up onto them. Hey there, lunch! Good times. No more 9mm ammo, thank you very much. Alright, let's go hide in the vehicle for a bit. Much about that. No, health is very easy to keep up with just a little bit of knowledge of the gameplay mechanics. I got absolutely no problem with the health. I mean, I'm playing with the absolute worst possible healing you can get in the game. That's the new healing rates and the imperceptive healer trait. And I don't have any problems. It's slow, but I know how to manage it. I know what's dangerous, when to back off, and so on. And I mean, this is 10. I'm getting 10% of the healing you get if you're not playing with this trait. So if you think it's already slow, this is slow healing. So I'm okay with the healing rates. As long as you put a couple of points into first aid or focus on getting your first aid skill up a couple of points, then put bandages and disinfectant on, you're completely healed up from an almost broken limb in a couple of days with the base healing, not taking any of these slow healer traits. Perfectly reasonable. I think it needed to be done. I'm happy with the healing rates. I got no issue there. Stamina, I'm a little less happy about. Mostly because of odd circumstances, edge cases, not so much the normal stamina for fighting. It's things like my guy, where I've got situations like I've got the hooves, which give me an extra attack, and the fangs, which give me an extra attack, but they also require stamina. So when I do a single attack, if I push forward into a zombie to attack it, I'm actually executing 3, 4, 5 attacks at once sometimes, and my stamina... I mean, I might do 200 damage to the zombie, but I only needed to do 20 to kill it, but I've then used a bar and a half of stamina have one zombie attack. And, I mean, it just instantly tanks my stamina because I'm overkilling things tremendously because of all of these secondary attacks requiring stamina costs. So, there's some weird situations still. Is that the Shambler? It is. Alright, let's go with the bow one more time. Can I kill the Shambler with the bow? Come on, you. I don't know what the range is to... I don't know the ranges for his ability. Yeah, he didn't get me, right? He did not get me. More 45 ammo. But stamina is tied into so many different things, and it's such an important mechanic for combat purposes. That one's tough. That one's tough to find a sweet spot and to cover all the various combinations and edge cases and so on. But morale, focus, that is pure slow the character down. That's all that is. Let's extend the gameplay by just making it take longer to get anything done, skill-wise. I don't mind them slowing it down. I just think they did it a little bit too much. That's my only... my opinion. As always, these are my opinions. I'm entitled to them. And, yeah. I don't expect the game to be balanced. I mention this a lot, and I'm going to keep mentioning it a lot. I do not want the game to be balanced to be challenging for me. That is not what I'm after. And when I make comments like that, I'm not talking about it from my own personal playstyle, difficulty levels, and so on. I'm talking about it from the Joe consumer, average game player of Cataclysm standpoint. Yeah, there's a fine line between difficulty and tedium. It's the same thing, same answer I give when people ask me, well, how come you don't play with triple zombies, or quadruple zombies, or 10 times zombies? Well, because it doesn't really make the game harder, it just makes the game more tedious. So, for my personal gameplay purposes, I found double zombies to be kind of my sweet spot for adding challenge without adding just onerous amounts of repetitive tedium. And everybody has their different limits. Everybody's got their own preferences and so on. But the same thing can be said for the gameplay stuff and how long you have to spend crafting or reading or doing anything. And it's all a balancing act. It's going to take time to get things sorted. And I know they've got plans. I think that's the biggest problem. I've mentioned it before. Is just that people not plugged into the change logs and the PRs and the dev websites and discords and so on don't really know what's coming or what the plans are. So they see changes occurring that they just think are just flat out stupid, but they have to have certain changes made as building blocks for later changes that are coming or later balance changes that are going to occur. And they need to get these things into place now so that they can then build on them for later things. But sometimes the changes just look idiotic when they first hit because we don't know. We don't know what the long-term plans are, what's been worked on, and so on. And I think that causes a lot of heartache, a lot of frustration, not having that communication or that information on why certain things are occurring. All right, what am I doing other than complaining? Let's drop some stuff off. A little more damage than I'm happy with. Let's vibrate. Let's summon a zombie here in my vehicle. I feel better. So I'm vibrating. I'm listening to music. Let's let 30 minutes go by. Hey, I made it to 47. Like I said, 60 seconds into a fight, you're at 5 focus. Now it's going to be an hour before I can manage to get my focus back up again. It's just, the balance is off. It's off. I'm sorry. It's just off. It's just bad. I don't remember if am I still running around with any happy making books? I don't really think so. I ditched just about everything. Found an autoclave in the doctor's office? Well, congratulations. Now try to power it. Having an autoclave is not the problem. I found that they're fairly common. They're dropping pretty much all over the place. On labs, on office scientists, and doctors' offices, and hospitals, and so on. I haven't really had a problem finding autoclaves. Powering the damn things, though, that's a whole other thing. Let's have some shelled almonds and some bratwurst. Alright, I'm trying to decide, do I want to try to clear my way over there, or just wait for nightfall? Autoclaves are required for CBMs that you have dissected out of enemies. You have to re-sterilize them, essentially. So, it's a bit of a process now. You have to successfully dissect it, you have to mend it, you have to clean it, then you have to put it in an autoclave pouch, and then run it through an autoclave machine, which will sterilize and seal it. And then, finally, you will be able to go through the normal autodock procedure to install the CBM. But it has to be cleaned, mended, prepped, all that good stuff before you can install them nowadays. Hey, Breezer, welcome back. Increase the volume of the autoclave. Yeah, I don't know anything about autoclaves. I don't have an opinion yet on the balance of power versus how long it takes and so on. I think it's an interesting system. I got no problem with the system, really, but it does add quite a bit of complexity, especially for newer players just wanting to kind of play around with CBMs. It's quite the process nowadays to go through it. I probably really should do a quick tip video on it, or even a university course at this point. It's such a big topic on dissection all the way up to reinstallation. There's so many tools and processes and items and power levels and so on necessary now. It probably really does need a revamp. But back up and check chat here. I've been yakking away for a bit. I'm curious, well, no, the morale drain is just because of skill use. So yeah, taking get the name of the trait, taking the various traits that don't cause morale loss, I don't think will really affect that much. No, don't just go visit GitHub and complain. It needs to be constructive criticism. Preferably with well thought out alternatives to the current system. Yeah, the official Discord is definitely the better way to communicate with the devs. I don't visit or mess with the dev Discord. Alright, let's, nothing new in chat at this point. I think we've covered it pretty well. I guess I could do some repairs real fast. Do those. My weapons are still okay. Guns are still okay. Yeah, not much else to do here, I don't think. Oh, the backpack. That's right. Don't want that away. Gotta keep those long underwear reinforced. Ooh, how much leather do I have left? I think I had a pretty good pile of it before. So it's wait a minute. That's right, it never does show you how much you're going to need here, does it? Unless you're short. Yeah, do it anyway. Alright, gear's fixed up. We're good to go. That's right, I'm down to 97. And oh yeah, we increased our strength, so I got more carry capacity. Nothing left to work on for the vehicle. Oh, that's right, never mind. I wanted to go get more solar panels, but I'm probably going to constantly get interrupted. How many more would I want? We were up to here. Solar panels. Oh, I got one there. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, can't put one there because the turret. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 would be the max. Let's go take a look at that again. We got 6 clean ones. Not quite. Yes. I just knew this is going to be what was going to happen. Excuse me. Let's drop the backpack while we're attempting to remove solar panels from a bridge area. I saw a goose flew over my head. It's 2. Oh, nope, I didn't get it. Torso scratch interrupted me again. 3. 4. 4. Ah, we're gonna have to get 1 not quite pristine. And I'll take 1 more for a backup in case something gets damaged. Or battery? Ooh, damaged. No thanks. Beaver is dangerously close. That always makes me laugh. Ah, it's the dangerous beaver still. He's locked in a car. Gonna get me. Alright, skeletal dog I need to pay attention to. Whoa! Splattered them all over the place. Uh-oh. Boomers! Boomers, bloateds. Off to the east near the house. They're probably going to come bug me before I get these installed. toss him into the vehicle. Alright, I'm kind of curious. So, how does this line of sight work? Why am I seeing out the back and the sides from this position, but not this position? But if I open and close the door, I can. I am all sorts of confused about that. Opening and closing this door, I'm looking at the mini-map. Opening and closing this door is giving me 360-degree vision, except for directly behind the vehicle. So I'm getting the... I must be getting the mirror bonus. So I'm being able to utilize the mirrors even though I'm not in the driver's seat. That's weird. That just seems strange to me. Line of sight to the mirrors? Yeah. I guess. I don't have line of sight from... Well, I guess... Yeah, I do, because these don't block line of sight. I don't know. It just looks weird. That's fine. Looks like they wandered off. We'll go ahead and try to do a few others here. You're really glad they fixed this so zombies don't attack fish anymore, don't they? I hadn't noticed. It was always sad when you were going to fish and you roll up on a fishing hole or something and they're all dead because all the zombies dove in after them. Alright, where are we at? Solar panel, solar panel. That's the next one right there. It's taking a long time to get that installed, comparatively. Probably just because of the proximity of all these things that are moving around. Alright. Have to kill some zombies. That's fine. I don't care if you bile me. This again. Alright, so we're on the next row. Excuse me? Why am I not getting my solar panel option? Solar panels are sitting right here. I've got plenty of juice. I'm near all the tools. Why is there no solar panel option? Hey, there's solar panels. The red light's blocking me from that spot. I thought I tried two different spots. But I just happened to try both spots. The red light there. I think I did try these two. I tried the red light and the blue light spots. Alright, red light, blue light. Go away. Solar panels coming in. Ooh. That's what I need. I need an AR-15 turret. I've probably got way more power gen than I need at this point. Cool. So we got another row in. Just the last three. We're good to go.